In today's video, I am going to teach you how to adjust page height Wix. To begin, open your Wix site editor, so you are looking at the main workspace canvas for the page you want to change. Once you are inside the editor, move your attention down through the page and scroll all the way to the very bottom of the page area. This is important because the page height control appears at the lower boundary of the page, just above the footer section. When you reach the bottom, look for the thin horizontal line or narrow gap that separates the main page content from the site footer. This line marks the edge of the page area that you can resize. Slowly move your cursor over that border until the cursor changes into a vertical two-way arrow. That arrow lets you know that the page height can now be adjusted. As soon as you see that resize handle, click and hold on it. Then drag downward, if you want to make the page taller. This is useful when you need more blank space on the canvas for extra content, spacing, or layout adjustments. If your page has too much empty space, you can drag the handle upward instead to reduce the height and tighten up the layout. While dragging, pay attention to how the canvas changes in real time. This helps you judge how much space you actually need before you let go. It is usually best to make small adjustments so your page does not end up with too much unnecessary blank space or feel too cramped. The goal is to create a clean layout where the content area ends naturally and the footer sits in the right place. Once you reach the height you want, release your mouse button. Wix will set the new page height, and the footer should snap neatly into position below the page content. If it does not look quite right on the first try, you can simply repeat the same action and drag again until the page height feels balanced. That is the full process. You scroll to the bottom of the page, hover over the boundary above the footer, wait for the vertical resize cursor, click and drag to adjust the height and release when it looks right. It is a very simple tool, but it makes a big difference when you want your Wix page to look cleaner and more intentional. That covers everything you need to know.